Hi guys, welcome to Classic TV Facts and Trivia. Thank you so much for being here. I wasn't sure whether to put this uh, episode on Classic TV Facts and Trivia or Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. The reason being, in an episode of Gilligan's Island called "The Mosquito Don't Bug the Mosquitoes," uh, Marianne, Ginger, Lovey Howe did a song. Uh, and Marianne did a solo on that song. She sang solo. And that solo, Mary Ann's solo, is connected to Led Zeppelin. This is crazy, man. It's really crazy, but it's very cool. Here we go. Don't Bug the Mosquitoes. The hip-swinging second season episode of the Gilligan's Island is a sheer delight for lovers of 60s pop music. On its surface, the 1965 sitcom tale is a loving spoof of the British invasion and the girl group phenomenon that were sweeping the charts. The rock bands that lands on the castaways' island, the Mosquitoes, is an obvious riff off the Beatles. The group's members, Bongo, Bango, Bingo, and Irving, are a comical twist on Ringo and the Fab Four. In response to this mop-top quartet, the women on the island formed their own band, the Honeybees, styled after the Supremes, the Shangri-Las, the Ronettes, and so on. Dig a little deeper and you'll find an even cooler rock and roll trivia. For instance, the fellows playing the Mosquitoes were not only a real band, the Wellingtons, but the same dudes who sang the theme song to Gilligan's Island as heard in season 1. The harmonizing Wellingtons were regulars on the HEP musical television showcase Shindig, which was at the height of its popularity in 1965. It was a nifty way for the sitcom to feature the musicians who sang its memorable theme. And that brings us to the Honeybees, Marianne, Ginger, and Mrs. Howell, who shimmy and sing their number, You Need Us, in an unforgettable act. Only that was not Don Wells singing the Marianne part. The vocals for the stranded girl next door from Kansas were provided by Jackie DeShannon. DeShannon went from childhood in Illinois to early rock and roll stardom at the start of the 60s. Her early singles like Lonely Girl struggled to crack the charts, but she finally got her big break in 64 when she opened for the Beatles on tour. You know that'll do it. Months before Don't Bug the Mosquitoes, DeShannon scored a massive hit with What the World Needs Now Is Love. The Beatles connection also brought DeShannon to the UK across the pond. She recorded some records, including Don't Turn Your Back on Me. The young session guitarist on the track happened to be Jimmy Page. DeShannon and Page forged a fleeting musical and romantic partnership. Page, of course, would later go on to form Led Zeppelin. DeShannon would continue to have some minor influence on the arena rockers. The Zepp cut, Tangerine, found on the folky Led Zeppelin 3, is said to be inspired by the breakup of DeShannon and Page, who split around the time of Don't Bug the Mosquitoes. Gilligan's Island rocks. I just find it really super cool. I mean, you could probably do that with anything, but to connect Marianne from Gilligan's Island to Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin. There you go. That's all I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget classic rock and country music facts and trivia, all for the weekend, as it's the Beverly Hillbillies facts and trivia. If you're into faith-based stuff, I'm at Faith and Entertainment, my other channel. I'm doing a review, so to speak. I'm actually recommending a faith-based movie, a Christian movie. It's called The Encounter. Go over there and check that out. It's pretty neat. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll like it too, because Sting is in it. That's all I have for you guys. Have a great day. God bless. Praying for you.